In today's video, I'm going to show you how to add light to images and make background pop, okay? Plus, making the design look amazing as you saw it in the thumbnail design. Okay, so this video right now is a raw video. I don't have the background with me. I'm going to look for it and everything. So stick with me to the very end. I'm going to learn how to do this. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe and share this video to more people that want to learn this. So I'm going to be using a darker color for this, a darker shade of this, a monochromatic color for the background. So the first thing I'm going to do is to click on this, my layer, click on it, then after that you click on solid colors. So I'm going to be using the green side, but then I'm going to be using the darker side of the green. You understand? So we're going to take it to this green side right here. Can you see that? And the next thing we're going to do is, since we have the green fill, the next thing we're going to do is to add some lightning. So I'm going to go to my brush tool and then click on this color palette and then choose a lighter green. Can you see that? So I'm going to choose a lighter green for this. This is okay. And then we're going to click on this background and then reduce the brush size. So once this brush, or let's say want the light to be at this right side, so you're going to touch it. Make sure that your brush is at 77, and then okay, after that you create a layer for this and then brush it up. Click on the color fill and then click on this plus sign and add your color. Can you see that? So we want to so we want this color, this light to come from this side. So let me do that again. So I'll click here. Can you see? It's too much. So let me just reduce it a little bit then. Okay, then click and so we want the light to come from here. So I'm going to import a model, but then it's going to be a green model, a model that is wearing green. You understand? So I'll click on my icon and then look for the model to use here. But then you can then blend other backgrounds you want to blend here. So let's say I want to add this. I will just add this stuff right here, click on my blending tool and then play with it. I can either use color dodge or any other color that would fit in very well with this. And I feel color dodge is very good for this. So I will head over to my eraser and then rasterize this background, reduce the size as well, and clean off this. I see. Alright, so I'll just go back to my gallery. I still have other pictures I can use here. I can either use this. Now, one secret thing to know is if you are working on a green background, make sure that the designs you are using or the materials you are using are also have the green feel. They're also green in color. Do you understand? So I like this. Let me head over to my blending tool and check anyone that will blend very well with this. The lights that we already have. If there's none, I'm going to forget using it. But I feel this one is with the color dodge. So we'll head over to eraser, rasterize, and then clean this up. Let's see. Okay, it's actually good. So we have a light coming from here. Can you see that? Okay, let me get the model I'm going to use for this. Please, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to this YouTube channel, share this video. Okay, so this is the picture that we want. This is what I want to create. Okay, you see the image popping and all, the lightning to the image. So this is just the concepts that I have. So let me just click on the other background. Okay, let me add this model right here. Let me add this picture right here because also having the gray fill. Yeah. So I'll just have to remove the background. Click on select, click on subjects, and then just basically remove the background. So I'm just teaching you guys how to manipulate backgrounds and do a lot of things right here. I don't even know what I'm recording, but if you're watching this and you're really learning what you're doing, what I'm doing, you can keep watching. Yeah. So yeah, let me just get this right here. So out. Yeah. Okay, so I want to remove the other background. Yes, so I want to remove all these unnecessary things right here. Good. So I'll click on add layer mask and then we have this, right? But then I would increase the size to make sure that Yeah, exactly. So can you see that? So yeah, exactly what I mean. But then, if you zoom this image, you see that there are some little white, stuffs around it. So for you to avoid it, click on this second picture right here. To click on it, and then you would click on decontaminate colors. That's for you to remove the small small patches around the image. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let's wait for this to load. And when it loads, we're going to do that. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Alright, so that's open. The next we're going to do is to click on the contaminate colors and click on OK. Can you see that? So yeah, we don't have those things again. I don't know. I can't see my before and after. So I don't know. Alright, so we have the image. Let me zoom this again. Good, good. Now we are done with this, right? So we want to we want to make sure that this image has some lightning that is coming from this background that we have here. So what are we going to do? You click on this your image, okay, and then you then click a layer mask, add layer mask. Click on this brush tool right here. Then you reduce the size of this brush tool. And make sure that the colors you have here is also the same color as to the background. So we are going to click on an OK sign. Then you zoom this image very well, and then you apply the brush tool. So let's apply the brush tool, but then reduce the opacity to 43, so it won't be too harsh. Alright, so let's do it again. Reduce the opacity to 15, and then do it this way. But then after applying this brush tool, you head over to your blending and then add screen. Screen to this. You don't want the brush or the paint to be too harsh on this image, so we're just going to brush the necessary parts. So we want that background light to be reflecting on this model that we are using right here. Can you see that? So just take your time, don't rush the process. Take your time to do this. Okay. Take your time to do this. And then after that, you are done with this. So the next thing you're going to do is to click on another layer, add another layer mask to this, another layer to this. Then click on your color palette, and then you push this to the lighter shade of the green. Okay, and you repeat the same process. Brush tool, and then repeat the same process to this. You also make sure that the blending tool is at screen. Repeat the same process to this. Can you see that? Yeah, guys, we are done with it. So can you see that we've made this image to be as if it's reflecting from that background that we have earlier. So this is just a simple way to do this. Okay, and then you can now add your text. So let's say that I want to add, okay, you can still increase your brush tool and reduce the opacity so that the light can be reflecting well on this cloth. Can you see that? Exactly. So you can still do this. Can you see? So yeah. Then another trick you can do here is head over to your brush tool and then click on your image, add another layer to this, and then you decrease your brush tool and place this at the back. Make sure it's at the back of your image. So after adding it, this is layer 7, right? So you make sure it's at the back, and then you take your image up to this. So you want that light to be reflecting at the back of this image. You get, so yeah, I've gotten this. And then you can then add your text. So remember, we're using the green color. Another color that can contrast very well with the green is the yellow. So let's say we want a text like, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to, let's just say subscribe for now. And we are using the Bebas. Let's use the Bebas newer font for this. Okay, we'll use the regular. So let's increase the size of this. So yeah, so we have this, right? So we have subscribe, and then you click on Ctrl J to copy the text. So let's say subscribe, and then we'll now write YouTube. YouTube channel. And then for this YouTube, we then use the yellow color. So let's see what it's going to give us here. So can you see that contrasting feel we are getting from this? So I'll be dropping color psychology on my X, so make sure that you follow my X page, and then I'll be dropping it tomorrow. So my X page is in the description box, so do well to follow my X page. So let me lock all this, and then the next thing I'll do is to select the text and take it up. So can you just see the magic we already created using this background and the feel here and other things. So this is just how you can do this using Photoshop. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I will just save this design like this. Let me add some other things. So this is just basically how you can do this. If you're new to the channel, please do well to subscribe, do well to share this video, and like this video. I'll see you in the next video. So subscribe.